Now, the good news is that the winds aren't as violent as they were yesterday in Chicago, but it's still pretty darn cold. To be expected, I guess, for December football at Soldier Field.
But tonight we start Week 14 of the NFL season with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Seattle Seahawks taking on the Chicago Bears. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he's up past the 20 of the 22-yard line.
On the set. Ready.
They'll run. Here's the rookie out of Arkansas. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities, and we just saw it there. Controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Strike. Check. Strike. Down. 6. Hut.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Room to maneuver at the 35.
And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks' 25-yard line. 33 yards that time.
So that about the shortest pass a quarterback can make, but it winds up going for a bundle.
Yeah, let's face it, in the stats, it sure looks like a heck of a throw, doesn't it? It's almost like in baseball. When you get that little Texas leaguer that turns into a double, you would think that you hit it off the wall. Big-time play for him on a short little pass.
Ritter will set up to throw it.
He's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Fields going to get this one out on the perimeter.
And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game and playing on Thursday night? Guys that really for pep in their step, you go to them early and often.
5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first.
Partner, I know we're in the era of the mobile quarterback, but there's still an element of surprise when that position keeps the football, and what a nice gain on that play.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this down to the 35. First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Fields. That one deep for London. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Drake London, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Seahawks are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And he returns this to the 22.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend, but you say if you want to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there, you don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Green, jet, steel, black. Hut, hut.
Ready to throw it.
And he fires one incomplete.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
They've certainly had their struggles against the run at the 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
rifles one, that's going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Justin Reed.
And the Seahawks will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is...
Inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that pushes the lead up to 11. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it and how you continue to lead.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Here we go. Here, ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
That's good. Bears. First down. First and 10.
After one, a 14-3 ball game. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. A solid stiff arm. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This one left side caught by Collins. They're given 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way zone. You can break out or you can break in, and makes it hard to defend. We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. They give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Set. Hey, 33. Yellow. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 3rd and goal.
He'll try again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Santos' kick is up and through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, you know, they told us all.
There he goes, left side. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Let's go now.
Now they're about to come up on drive number 4, but so far just 2 field goals on drives 1 through 3.
Wondering if the head coach is talking to his offensive coordinator and said, look, let's go ahead and press this a little bit. I'm giving you 4 downs on just about every occasion to try and get this offense kick-started and have it culminate in touchdowns. You know, maybe something to press it a little bit. This might be the case.
In the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 36 yards on the play.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's 2nd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all. And I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Here's Higgins out on the right side. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 34 yards there.
Set, ready.
Hands it off out again. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Here we go. Here we go. 6 yellow. 22. Ready?
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They'll wind up losing 10 there, a full 10 yards, so that one hurts. And it brings up 3rd and goal.
Here we go. Set. 10 black.
Back to throw, Ritter. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Santos' kick is up and through.
What do you think he's going to do?
The lead's down to 12. So that's 3 field goals for him now, but heck, he's not even halfway to his career best of 7.
Seems like the 7 field goal games are the kind of games I always get assigned to in my other job. Let's hope for this offense's sake they can start cashing in on a few of these drives.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. They definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Let's see, baby.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
And that's going to be incomplete. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its neck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. And the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try to break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware. That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Here we go on 4th down, Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Let's go. Trouble 30, black 40.
Ritter now. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Go pink. Drill green. Set.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Let's go now. 50, green. Ready?
Working from the gun, Ritter. Throw left side complete. That's Collins. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So 8 yards on the completion there. And now it's 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Green jack. Set. Go.
Here's Ritter. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally he's a sure-handed target.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down.
Black 33. Yellow. Ready?
Ritter. Got his man. It's caught for Chicago. Touchdown. Dante Fulton, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And that will get him one closer. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense.
Here we go, son.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Here we go.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
So 3 seconds here remain in the half on as the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And this one is right through. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
At the 49-yard line.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. It's caught inside the 25.
timeout here as it looks like there's a Seahawk injured on the play.
Now Fields. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down. They're ahead of the chains now.
He completes it to Evans.
Well, the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
It's a foot race. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Bears touchdown. That's tough there. Starting to mount a good drive. Quarterback lets his guard down for just a moment, and it's going to bite him.
And I was just about to remark how controlled the game they were here in this 3rd quarter, but that return for 6 points, we now have a game again.
Ritter will throw for it.
Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown. So every drive now becoming a little more critical in the 2nd half.
An athletic hurdle, but taken down pretty quickly after that. A few moving pieces on that play because that was an RPO, was it not?
It was, but one important piece that didn't move incorrectly, the offensive line. Because when you're running this play, as he continued down the line of scrimmage, sometimes the lineman can wander downfield. If you're more than a yard downfield, it's illegal to throw the football at that point. But they held their ground, held their spot, and turned it into a nice game.
27 yards there, a 1st down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Over the middle, it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then of course they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Here's Fields.
He's got a man wide open to clean. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Well, they're certainly not shied away from throwing the footballs. They've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
He's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And they will take a 7-point lead.
Bears 24.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at the repeat that Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
83 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues.
You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10.
Ritter back to throw.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Higgins.
From the 32-yard line, here's the 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 42-yard line.
Drill 52. Set.
They'll drop the throw.
Got a man. It's Collins complete.
And he'll be brought down in what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. The Bears on 3rd down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Not a huge carry there on 1st down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Here we go. Black Ultra. 50. Green. Blaster. 6. White. White. Ready.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Ritter working downfield. He's got Thornton. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7. But first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter.
Boy, what a start to the week this has been. All tied 4th quarter as the kicks away.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway.
They no longer have the lead after that last touchdown, all tied up in the 4th quarter. And a chance for this offense to run a potential game-winning drive right here.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Fields.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And finally, down he goes.
as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Fields now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to throw. Fields. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Seahawks answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Loose football. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. And while all of that was going on, we have an injured player out there in need of some attention. On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And we've seen it all now. It's a fake. And he'll be stopped short of the marker, but they'll keep possession here. Remember, it was only 2nd down, so now it's 3rd.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10. It's 3rd down.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Well, this is a new concept. It's 3rd down, but they've got the... And what in the world? Now they're going to fake it. And he will not get the first, but since they bizarrely went for it on 3rd down, it'll now set up a 4th down situation. It's such a risky play there to fake it. You're either the hero or the GOAT. Here, they're going to be the GOAT.
Unfortunate, too, because you know they thought they had something there. They don't call it just to call it. They don't just say, oh, what the heck, let's go ahead and fake it here. They feel like they've got something on. They've got the defense in the right spot. Just unsuccessful in that opportunity.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. They were already backed up. Now they're backed up further.
I think they were being so careful to make sure all assignments were covered that they ended up running themselves out of time.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it to Fields. That is intercepted. Powers passed him at the 5. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still trying to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise him and catch him off guard. Instead, you've created a turnover, put your defense in a bad spot.
on 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And yes, he's into the end zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And This one all we could have asked for. All tied, final minute as it kicks away here.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Fields. Oh, his hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like that in there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. That means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Man, he hits him in stride. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. Fields. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted.
Thomas barreling ahead. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the set.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Ready. Ball red.
Right side here, caught by Kincaid.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 1st down.
Let's go.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard
Black,
line.
95. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. So here's Cairo Santos on the field goal try. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. From 49 yards away, he nailed it. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out of the end.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a